My name is Comfort and I am the daughter of Pastor Matthew, the head of the village church. In our village of Asia, people respect my family. They greet us properly. They lower their voices when we pass. I have grown up with rules around me like a high fence. Walk straight, talk soft, smile but not too much, respect yourself. But sometimes, even good girls like me forget the rules. The day it happened, it had rained all morning. Dark clouds gathered early, and thunder rolled like drums in the sky. My mother told me to stay indoors, but I had promised to help clean the church after choir practice. So I wore my simple blue dress, tied my scarf, and walked through the muddy streets. When I reached the church, the rain came harder. I ran the last few steps and pushed open the heavy wooden door. Inside, it was quiet except for the soft drumming of rain on the roof. I thought I was alone, until I saw Samuel, the choir boy. Samuel was sitting near the altar, wiping down the wooden chairs. He was slim, with kind eyes and a shy smile. He stood up when he saw me, surprised. "Comfort, you came," he said. "I promised," I replied, smiling a little. We began to work together, moving chairs, sweeping the dusty floor. The rain grew louder. It pounded the tin roof so hard we had to shout to hear each other. After a while, we gave up trying to clean. The air inside the church was heavy and warm. Water dripped from the old ceiling in places. Thunder shook the windows. I sat on one of the front pews, catching my breath. Samuel sat beside me, not too close, but not far either. We listened to the rain together. It was strange, sitting there alone with him. Strange and exciting. I had known Samuel all my life. We had sung hymns together, cleaned the church together, even fetched water together. But this felt different. He turned his head slightly and looked at me. "You are not like the other girls," he said softly. I laughed, shy. "How?" You are like quiet rain. You come softly, but you stay in someone's heart." I didn't know what to say. My heart beat faster. I looked down at my hands, twisting the hem of my dress. The rain made a soft roof of sound above us, closing the world outside. Samuel shifted closer. Just a little. I could feel the warmth of him now. I looked up. He was looking at me too, his eyes full of something new, something strong. He reached out and touched my hand. His fingers were rough from farm work but gentle. I should have pulled away. I didn't. Instead, I moved closer. He leaned in, slowly, carefully. I could smell the fresh rain on his skin. When his lips touched mine, it was like lightning inside my chest. Soft, trembling, sweet. I kissed him back. It was innocent at first, a brushing of lips, a sigh between breaths. But then his hand touched my waist. My own hands moved to his neck. The kiss deepened, grew heavier, full of something we did not understand, but could not stop. We forgot where we were, forgot who we were supposed to be. The thunder roared outside, but inside the church it was only us, only our hearts, our bodies learning each other with clumsy, hungry touches. He lifted me onto his lap. I buried my face in his neck. His hands ran along my back, my sides, my thighs. I gasped against his mouth. We held each other tightly, greedily. I felt his need. I felt my own. It was wild. It was sweet. It was dangerous. Then, suddenly, the door creaked open. A cold wind blew in. We broke apart, breathing hard, guilty. Standing in the doorway was Mama Thomas, one of the elder women from the church. Her eyes were wide, her mouth open. She said nothing, just stared at us. My dress wrinkled, Dele's face flushed. Without a word, she turned and left. Her footsteps loud in the wet mud outside. The rain slowed. The church felt colder. We sat there in silence, shame settling over us like a heavy cloth. After a long while, Samuel spoke. "I am sorry, Comfort," he whispered. I shook my head, tears burning my eyes. Me too. We knew what would happen. In a village like ours, secrets do not last even a night. By morning, everyone would know. By afternoon, my father would call me in, his voice heavy with disappointment. By evening, Samuel would no longer be the shining choir boy. He would be the foolish boy who touched the pastor's daughter. But sitting there in the fading rain, I didn't regret what we had shared, even if it brought trouble, even if it brought shame, because for those few minutes under the leaking roof, I had tasted something real, not arranged, not forced, not preached, just real. It was sweet, it was wrong, and it was mine.